Wow, long time no see, my wonderful Verbling community. Who wants to come in? We have a really cool topic to discuss today in class. Wow. And just like that, we have a full class. That was pretty quick. All right, wonderful. Okay, so let's see who all we have here. I'm going to start from right to left. I see some of familiar faces, some new faces, so let's see who we have. Beginning on the far right, we have Sebastian Villegas from Santiago, Chile.
Yeah.
How are you, my friend?
I'm okay.
Did you bring enough for everybody, Sebastian?
Yes, of course, if you want.
Pass it around. Pass it around.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go. Thank you. All right.
no
Perfect.
problem.
All right. So we've got Sebastian. Then we have Miss Bao. Miss Bao, are you there? Hello. Am I pronouncing your name incorrect? Huen, I believe her name is Vietnamese. Can you help me? How do I pronounce it?
Yeah, but she doesn't have accent marks. So it's very hard for me that I can guess her first name. She's gone.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, it's so sad. She's been trying to get into class. No, she's been trying to get into class all this evening. Well, now I know what kicked her out. Brenda just came in. Okay, so then we have Michaela from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Wonderful to see you again, Mika. And then we have Miss Madeline. Madeline, are you there? Madeline. Maddie. Mad. Emme.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
sorry. I was plugging the mic. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Why in your picture are you marrying a Coke can?
Because I love soda.
Oh, understandable. And Madeline, where are you from?
I'm from Lebanon, Beirut. And this is my
Beirut.
first time.
Oh, in Beirut. Wonderful, wonderful. Great. All right. Well, fantastic. Happy to have you here. Let's see. Then we have Mamoun. Mamoun, another Lebanese person. Wow. My two Lebanese students are right next to each other. Hi, Mamoun.
Hello.
You left me in the middle of a rap, and that was very rude.
Oh yeah, my PC kind of crashed. So I need to fix it.
Here, do you want me to investigate?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right.
You'll
Mr.
probably
Hall.
need a new computer when I'm done with it, though. Chances are. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna be useful in that regard. All right. Then we have Ingrid. Hi, Ingrid.
Hi, Matthew.
How are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing fantastic. So then Ingrid is, of course, from Brazil. So happy to have you here again. And then from the city of Hua in Vietnam, we have Huen, our sultry friend from Southeast Asia.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I always wanted to ask you a question, if it's okay. Do you remember when you first started using Verbling, you used to have your camera on, but it would always be like this?
Yes, a little.
Why is that?
Because my desk is kind of high and it's a little too high for me, so and I can't adjust my chair so that yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. That's actually really cute. I'm not being joking. That's adorable actually. Because I remember one time I asked you, I asked everybody, I was like, is everybody here? Is everybody here? And one time you did this. I'm here. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. But guys, no joke. Who was here when Gwen sang yesterday? Who was here?
Ooh, me.
Yeah. Well, her voice, oh, you have such a rich and deep and powerful alto. You know, Gwen, one of these days you and I are going to do a duet. It's going to happen.
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, and then we've got Hisham. Hisham, now you had some pictures from earlier. I expect you to share them in this class today, Mr. Hisham.
I have 4 pictures.
Wonderful. And Hisham, could you tell everybody where you're from again?
I'm from Egypt.
From Egypt in Cairo, right?
Yeah, Cairo, Egypt.
Yeah, that's right. Fantastic. And then we've got over on the far left, David.
Hi.
Hi, David. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Remind me again, David, where are you from?
I'm from Peru, Lima.
Peru and Lima. Oh, I love that country. One of these days.
Lima in Peru.
Yeah, the capital city of Peru, right?
Yes.
All right. Oh, that's so beautiful. I miss that city. I would like to go there. I would like to go there and eat a lot of food because I hear the food there is fantastic.
Have you ever been?
I'm a pretty No, but I have a lot of Peruvian friends, and they always show me pictures, and they cook for me sometimes.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, and then last but not least, Brenda.
Just say it.
Brenda Robledo, from La Provincia de Santa Fe, in La República de Argentina. How are you doing?
I'm tired.
What happened?
I did not sleep yesterday, today, I don't know.
Me either. I had really bad insomnia yesterday. It was really, really bad. I could not sleep at all, actually. I was just playing around on Facebook and playing, well, I was playing music and dancing to it alone in my apartment.
Matthew, yesterday I joined a class. And it was about insomnia, and the teacher, the article, it suggested that you talk to people in the evening. No, in the morning, but like make a lot of conversations in the morning, and in the evening you don't need to do it.
So what you're trying to say is, I should never teach a class at night ever again.
No.
I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. Oh, Gwen, you're so easy. Just playing. But you're right. Actually, you're not supposed to stimulate yourself. It's probably also not helping matters that I'm drinking coffee right now. Sorry. I have a problem. I have a slight addiction. Okay, guys. So today's comedy class. First off, if you do have, I do hear an echo, so if you don't mind, David, I'm going to mute you for a second until you close your one of your Verbling windows, because you have 2 open right now. So let's go ahead and check that really quick, and then you can unmute yourself, because otherwise it's going to sound weird. Our comedy class today is the topic is if I were a superhero. That's one reason I told Hisham he had to be here. Hisham, can you share with us those photos, please?
Okay.
Thank you. So, Hisham realized he has this picture that I think is the most glorious picture on Earth. Here, I'm going to just zoom in on it right here so everybody can see. This picture, I think, is the most glorious picture, his profile picture, because he's so happy and smiley and everything. So right now he's going to show us some tricks he did with his picture that I think are pretty awesome. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, the first picture when I was police officer, and I was frightened from a thief.
All right. So he was a police officer, and he was running away from a thief. Okay.
Okay, the next.
Go ahead.
Here I was having a mental problem.
Oh,
Sorry. I have to ask a question.
What?
Is that like anime, like cartoon eyes?
Yeah, hentai.
Like anime? Oh my goodness. Okay. Calm
Okay.
down, Matthew.
The next, okay.
Captain America.
Yeah. But with a beard and a mustache.
And a pirate eye patch.
Yeah.
he looks like Sebas in this picture.
Oh yeah. A little bit like Sebas.
Like who?
Sebastian. You look a little bit like Sebastian in this picture.
Ingrid,
Check
think
this one.
about me.
Okay, and then next. Of course, because it would. Yes, very natural. Because it wouldn't be Superman. It wouldn't be Super unless it was Superman. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you for saying the tone. So this class, our topic is, if I were a superhero. That means we're just going to talk about, well, maybe we were little kids, you had a dream about having superpowers. I know I did. And don't tell me, and you guys are liars if you tell me you never dreamed about having a superpower. So, guys, I'm going to open the floor now. Tell me about a time when you were a little kid that you dreamed about having a superpower, and a funny story about it. I'll start. So when I was a little boy, I wanted to have a really cool superpower, and hear me out, because it doesn't make sense unless I explain it a little bit better. Okay, so when I was a little boy, I had to share my room with my twin sister. I have a twin sister, right? So when I'm about 5 or 6 years old, we have to share a bedroom. We have bunk beds. She has the lower bunk, I have the upper bunk. Well, my sister had this habit of climbing up to my bunk bed and then pushing me off when I was asleep. Really? Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, poor Matthew, that's so..." No?
Poor Matthew.
Thank you. Madeline, do you see what I have to deal with? These people, they just want me to suffer. They've been with me too long. So my younger little sister, she would, or actually my twin sister, I mean, when we were little younger, she pushed me off and I would wake up on the floor. Just like... And I would have this terrible headache. So my superpower that I dreamed of was that I would have the superpower when she pushed me off of the bed, that I would turn into pillows so that I would land softly and I could still be asleep.
Aww.
That was my dream. That was definitely my dream. And so that was my example of when I wanted superpowers when I was a little kid. So I'm going to open the floor now, open the classroom. Who wants to share about their childhood when they dreamed about having a superpower?
I did.
Okay, Madeline, go ahead.
After I saw Harry Potter, all I wanted is his this magic coat that makes you hidden.
The invisibility cloak?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a great thing to do. I just want to be hidden and go to places and fly. Wow.
Oh, wouldn't that be fantastic? Because I
It
could
would
do...
be.
I could do everything. And Madeline, if I remember, I kind of have a freaky photographic memory because I used to be a college professor. You said before in a chat that your dad had been to Texas, my home state, right? Am I right? Your dad had been to... I was going to ask, your dad had been to Texas before, right?
My dad?
Or,
I've been to Texas.
oh, you've been to Texas. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, which part?
To Dallas.
Ooh,
I was
my
living at
hometown. Okay.
South Dallas here. I loved it. I've been there like for 30 days. Then I stayed at Florida for 60 days. 60 days.
I'm
then
sorry.
I drove, from Florida to Pablo. It was a great experience.
Oh my
To
God.
Pablo, it means like, the borders with Canada.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What were you
I know.
doing in my? What were you doing in my home state? Were you on vacation?
I love it. I love Texas. I love the cowboy hats. I got one. I was wearing
Hold
it
on.
around all day. I love country songs. Okay.
Sorry,
Not
I only have this
again.
one piece of. Don't you judge me, Brenda.
Not again, please. Not a hat. I knew it.
Mm. Yes. It's the culture of my people. Actually, the culture of your people too, Brenda. You have Gauchos, which are like cowboys in
Not the
Argentina. I know not the same, but similar, like some similar role.
Mm,
And they have cowboy hats.
Gauchos are tough people.
So
yeah.
and Texas cowboys are not.
They use guns, and Gaucho use knife.
Cowboys are hot.
Yeah.
Gaucho are more brave.
Yeah.
Go Gauchos.
Which is why of course there are so many people that know about Gauchos more than cowboys.
No, that is just marketing.
She's trying to be mean. She's trying to be mean to me today. You know what? Just because of that, I'm keeping my cowboy hat on this entire time.
Great. Now I have a motive. Sorry,
motive?
I have a motive, yes, to laugh all the class. Thank you,
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, when I was a kid, actually, my great-grandfather, I wish I could show you his photo. Well, I can, but it would take some time. I actually used to think my great-grandfather had a superpower because, no joke, he had a hook for a hand. And the reason being, when he was a younger boy, he had, how do I say, he was 20 years old, he had his arm ripped off by a machine. Yeah, he was 20 years old, and he worked in a factory, and the factory machinery ripped his arm off. It was very unfortunate, right? So I used to think that my great-grandfather was like half robot because he had this metal hook. Because, of course, when his arm was ripped off, no big deal. They just slapped a hook on it, and he was all right. But he was a cowboy, and so actually I used to think he was a Superman, and I wanted to be a cowboy too, even though I was from the city. So.
RoboCop grandson.
RoboCop grandson. Yeah. I'm gonna find his picture while I write this because he really looks like a tough cowboy type. If I showed you his picture, you'd be like, "What? There's no way that you two are related." All right. So, who else wants to share a story about when they were a little kid and they had a dream to have a superpower?
My turn.
Go ahead.
Since I was a child, I tried to jump
Careful.
over a seat similar to Superman. Then I broke my leg.
Well, you found out you weren't Superman, didn't you?
What was your question?
I said you found out that you were not Superman, didn't you?
Yeah. It was a fall man.
Yeah, you were a full man. Congratulations. Sir. That's yeah. No, hold on. I'm trying to find this picture of my grandfather. My grandfather. Actually, Here it is. Here it is. This is him. First off, anybody want to take a guess how old my great granddad is? Who wants to take a guess?
78.
92.
Oh, perfect, Brenda. He is exactly 92.
I'm a winner.
See, take a look. This is him from this. Look. This is him from this past July. He's the man. He's the cowboy in the middle. He's 92 years old. He has a hook for an arm, and he's still riding horses in cowboy parades.
Yeah.
Kind of a legend or something. I'm sure.
He is a tough guy. I told you. You'll take a look and you'll be like, "How are you two related?"
Robot.
Yeah, sometimes you have the robot voice. Sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna remember you said that.
What?
What?
I have a robot voice?
Yes, Ninja.
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Not now.
sometimes. Not
Yes.
now, yes.
That
Don't
makes me a
cry.
little. I might cry.
Don't. Be tough like your grandparent.
Kid.
Here's another picture. Here's another picture of him. This is from our family reunion. Every year, my family has a reunion together because it's a very old Texas family. In this picture, you can actually see my great-granddad really close. He's the man at the bottom of the article. And then the old picture on the top right is my great-great-great-grandfather. Believe it or not.
Merlin
Yeah.
David?
Merlin Davis. Yeah, that's the cool thing. My great-grandfather's name, his first name, no joke, is Merlin.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
So
cool?
Good.
Cool. That's why every time when I was a little kid, and they would talk about Merlin, like from King Arthur, I thought it was I thought my great granddad was a wizard, robot wizard, right? Basically. All right, but
Ninja.
look at him. Doesn't he look? I mean, look at that guy at the bottom. He's wearing the baseball hat. That's my great granddad. And then the old picture is William Isaac Davis. That's my great ×3 granddad. It's a pretty cool picture. I really like it. All right, so those were my stories about superpowers and kind of when I was a little kid. I dreamed about having them and blah, 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 blah. So who else has one to share? We talked about that Yazin is Fall Man. We said that Madeline wanted to have a Harry Potter's invisibility cloak. By the way, those of you who have not added me yet on Facebook, looking at you, Hisham, Madeline, David, if you want to get in touch with me, if you want to know what classes I'm teaching, anything, here's my little plug. There is my Facebook profile. Go ahead and add me. Add me. That way you can determine the classes that I teach. You can make a request. You can secretly collude with me. By the way, Brenda, you missed my superpower earlier, singing a duet with Wiam.
Really? Oh.
You're going to have to go back and check it out in the...
Yes.
Yeah, that I had a
Was
superpower.
at the beginning or the last of the
Oh, we
class?
were I think the third or fourth song, so maybe first, third.
Okay.
And guess who was the first one?
Who?
Me! He picked me again.
Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
It's because we are his victims. You have to understand that, Mika. He enjoys to make us suffer.
Yes.
But it's okay because he's a ninja.
What I do out of love. Just remember that. I do it out of
No,
love.
you don't.
Oh, well, that's true
You
too.
tell that to yourself every day.
Oh, hush. Okay, guys. So, who has the next story of when they were a kid, they dreamed about having superpowers? If you don't volunteer, I'm gonna volunteer you.
I wanted to be like Super Mario.
You're gonna need to explain that. You're gonna need to explain that, Mamoon.
I will explain it for you, and you will be convinced.
Go ahead.
first, you get the chance to step on animals and kill them.
Oh, Mamoon. I don't know if that's a superpower.
No. You can go down. You can go down tubes. You can have fire, and you can save a princess.
But she never kisses you.
Oh. But what now? Like I saved. Like Super Mario saved. Hey, Brenda.
You can also have a lot of lives.
Oh, a lot of lives. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then you can save like 10 princesses, and all of them, they are not the real one. And then you get to save the last princess. And I guess I'm still living in my childhood.
Actually, I love Super Mario. To give you an idea, it's funny you bring that up. My father, he looks like Super Mario. And what's even more crazy, he's a plumber, like Mario.
Oh.
So when he has black hair and Mario has black hair. Mario wears the blue coveralls with the red shirt, like a plumber. That's my dad's uniform. His working uniform when I was a little kid was blue overalls. Mario's a plumber. My dad's a plumber. I thought that.
So in your family, there are kind of superhero characters, like for example your grandpa. He's like Robocop or something.
He's a robot wizard. Remember, a robot wizard.
And okay, your great. I don't know how to say that. His name was Merlin.
That's my great granddad.
Yes, and your dad is like Super Mario. What happened with you?
That's a good question. I lost the genetic lottery.
Oh, ninja! You're a ninja. You should be happy.
I don't have any special powers, though.
Yes, you are the special ninja.
Oh, that's true.
Your knowledge. That is your power.
Oh, so maybe I'm like Professor Xavier from X-Men?
Nah.
That's cool.
Not, yes.
But he's old.
Yes, and you're not.
But he's played by one of my favorite actors. He's played by Patrick Stewart, who also plays Captain Picard.
It's not going to happen, Matthew.
Make it so, number one. What about you, Gwen? When you were a little girl, Gwen, did you ever dream that you could have a special power or superpower?
Oh, not really, but when I was a little kid, I got hit very often by my brother.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we played with each other, but of course, sometimes it turned into a fight. And that was the time I wished that I would have strength to beat him. But of course, I wasn't successful.
Oh, do you have? What about now? Do you think that you have the strength to take him on now?
No, but yeah. Good thing is we don't fight anymore.
Oh, that's nice. It took me just becoming faster than my sister for me not to get hit by her. Yeah, so there's that. Alright, so who's next? Who else has a story of superpowers from when they were a young child? They dreamed of being a superhero. Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Super Mario, Fall Man. Just seeing her face right now, you're like, Catwoman. You're gonna need to explain that.
No, I can't.
Too late! The cat's out of the bag, as they say. You have to explain that one.
She is very flexible, it was, Catwoman.
Okay, we're not going into that discussion. Yep, okay. Alright.
That question, Matthew, why?
No, we are pulling out of... We are just banking away from that topic. Maybe I'm Mamoon's person. Run away from Danger Man. Yep. Run away from Danger Man. Okay. What about you, Ingrid? When you were a little girl, did you ever dream about having special superpowers?
Yeah, sometimes.
Jazz.
Sometimes, yeah. When I was a child, I'd like to transport me for where I would wanna go. Yeah. So I would sleep more and go to school later. But now I think it would be great today because I would be free from the stress of daily traffic.
I would like it today because it meant if I could do that, that means I could visit any country I wanted anytime.
Oh yeah, I would like to visit, and
If I
it would
had-
be easy.
If
An easier way.
Yeah, if I had that power, well, I would hope that I have that power and that Mika does not have that power.
Oh, for sure. she would. She could find you wherever you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
You couldn't hear them.
Oh my God! Why me, Lord? Why me, Father? You just want to. Let's see. Yeah. So, Yazin asks Matthew, "Are the Watchmen a hero?" I don't know. Maybe they'd be an anti-hero because they're kind of. They have superpowers, but are they very heroic? Maybe kind of dark hero. Let's see. Madeline, we don't wish that on people. Also, I did want. Let's see. Who else do we? So who else do we have here? What about Hesham? Are you there? Hesham. We've lost Hesham. Okay. So let's see. David Moises, are you there?
Yeah. Hi.
Did you ever have a superpower? Or want to have a
I
superpower?
remember is that I would like to be extremely fast. And the main reason is because I will, when I was a little kid, I usually bother my sister a lot. And when my mother wants to catch me for hitting, I would like it to be extremely fast for running away from her.
That would be, yeah, I would like that too, because one time my mother chased me with a fly swatter because I did something mean to my sister. One time I was mean to her and my mom took a fly swatter and chased me with it. I was not fast. No, sir. Let's see. We also have Yazin. What is it? You used to be Zorro, but your horse died.
Yes.
He died because your superpower, because you're Fall Man.
Maybe.
You forced the horse to trip over.
After I sat on him, I followed him. It was similar to horse burger.
Why are you so mean? Why did you do that to that poor, defenseless horse? Here, I'll speak with my Texas accent. Why did you hurt that horse, Yazin?
He's so weak.
Hmm?
It was so weak. The horse was weak. It didn't even survive from one fall.
Yazin, I cannot believe you hurt that horse here in Texas.
Okay.
Respect our horses.
I will tell you. Actually, he died because from a smell. Not smile. A smell.
Smell? No, we are not going there. No, we are not going there.
Come on, Matthew, why? You would...
No,
Don't go there.
we are not debasing. No. Yeah, basta, yeah. Basta, yeah. We are not going down that road, Yazin. I swear, Yazin, if I see your name on that Hangout toolbox, you are gone. We are not going down that road.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I had to head that off because I saw the danger approaching. Okay, now let's see. Who else do we have that hasn't... Well, but here's the thing. When you're a little kid, you kind of, I don't know, when I was a little kid, I also wanted to have magical powers. That's one reason I liked Harry Potter when it came out, because Harry was bullied and picked on. He was a nerd and he had glasses, and I was bullied and picked on, and I was a nerd and I had glasses. Harry was special. Maybe so was I. Why are you making fun of it? Why are you laughing, Sebastian?
You're so dramatic, Matthew.
Yes, like a
Your
child.
tear.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah,
with your
like,
a cowboy crying.
Yeah.
Because he thinks he's
don't.
Harry
Okay.
Potter.
No. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going
No,
to
what were
mute
you
the
going to say,
microphone.
Brenda? What were you
No,
going to say, Brenda?
Bye.
What were you going to say, Brenda? Go ahead, Brenda. Go ahead, Brenda. We need to go ahead and hear you.
No. I'm not going to say anything about what I was thinking.
What were you Brenda,
No, I'm not going to say anything because this is going to be recorded, and then I will feel bad about it.
Okay,
So,
then instead
no.
write it in the Burbling chat, because that does not get recorded.
No. Maybe
in the
someday.
Google chat.
No. No, just keep with the glass. Keep going.
This
with
is my mi corazón.
that
This is
I
what you
always
did to
break
it.
your phone. Yes, like always. I know that I'm mean. I'm selfish. I always the evil witch in your class.
Whoa. You have dark magic powers?
Maybe.
Like what kind of power?
I guess everything. Like for example, your grandfather's age.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Because most people would guess, well, he's not my grandfather, mi bisabuelo. My bisabuelo Merlin, 92 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my great-grandfather, 92 years old. But no, he was all... I always used to think that my great-grandfather must be the same guy in the story, because his name is Merlin. I always wondered what made my great-great-grandparents decide to name him Merlin. They probably were like, you know what? This kid is going to be... we're just going to give him an awesome name. We're just going to name him something so awesome that other kids will be too scared of him. Merlin.
Yeah.
But you know, like, if I ever have kids, I don't think I can ever name him Merlin, because...
No.
Why not? I mean, at one point, it's
a
good
cool
because...
name. Wait. It's a cool name. In Argentina, there is a famous actress that was mom recently, and she put to her son Merlin.
Oh, because, I mean, in my case, it would be honoring my great-grandfather. So, it would be very appropriate. However, it's still Merlin. Maybe it could be his middle name. Yeah, middle name.
Do you like the idea to put the name of your ancestor to your child?
It's very traditional in the U.S.
Okay.
I'm named after my great-grandfather. My middle name, Davis, is after my great-granddad, Merlin Davis.
Because in my family it was the same, but my mom and my father decided to stop to doing that. So that is why we have different names.
Oh.
So yay! I'm so happy about it. I don't like Rosa as a name for me. No.
Rosa.
Rosa. Did you imagine if I have a name like Rosa? Nah.
It reminds me of that song by La Oreja de Van Gogh.
La Oreja de Van Gogh.
Rosas.
Rosas.
No. Okay, never mind. It's kind of old.
No. This is a superhero story. Let's stop talking about this.
Yeah, so anyway, to go back to our original topic, guys, so when we were little kids, of course, when you're a little child, you dream about having superpowers. Why? Because you're in control. You can control the world around you, because the world is a mysterious place. Let's be honest. When you're a little kid, the world is kind of a strange, mysterious place that you can't understand as well. But when you get older, you don't really think about having superpowers so much, because you really begin, in many ways, I think, because you begin to understand the world, and because you understand it, you think you're in more control, and so you don't feel you need to have superpowers. Oh, I'd like to go ahead and give an introduction to the person who just came in. Iris, are you there? Han? No? Okay. I'll send them Morse code. Welcome to my class. There we go. Yazin says this: since I was born, I've realized two things. First, that there is a God, and second, I'm not him. Yazin, for all of our sakes, I'm very glad that you realized that second part.
Because I don't have power.
You don't have a choice? Well, believe it or not, actually this goes into our superhero talk, because there are some people that have what's called, in English, we call it a God complex. Have you ever heard of that phrase?
No. It's similar to miracles?
No. God complex is like psychological behavior. If somebody has a God complex, they basically act as though they're God. Like, you could say Napoleon had a God complex. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, they think they can control everything. They think they're so smart, they think they're so great, that nothing can happen. So actually, we're talking about superpowers. There are some people that grow up, and even though they don't think like they have like super strength or anything, they do kind of think of themselves as a god. God complex. That is a big deal. Some people, they have a big ego, we say, right? So yeah, the God complex. So in your case, I am very, very happy, Yazin, that you realize you're not God. Otherwise, God help us all.
Yeah.
We might be in some trouble. Okay.
Yazin, help us out.
Oh no! Don't start that. Okay. Esham, are you there? Esham! Esham, come back. I miss you. Te extraño. Shh.
Oh, I want one of those. Matthew.
Wait. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing, but there you are.
That's not nice.
Oh, okay. Wait. Am I in the right direction?
Yes. Oh.
What is he doing?
He's going to La Mierda right now.
Whoa, hey. Miss Robledo, Mr. Villegas, what are you two doing in the back of the classroom? Are you two passing notes again?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hall.
We have faithful for that.
You have... I'm gonna need to see both of you after class in detention. I'm gonna call your mother, Sebastian.
Yes.
Aguante billar. Aguante.
So then, I have a question now. This is a big one. As an adult, if you could have any superpower now, like as an adult looking back, if you could have any superpower now, what would it be and why? We'll start with Yazin and move leftward. So Yazin, if you could have any superpower now, like as an adult now, what would that one superpower be and why?
I wish my power will be a fly, that I can fly anywhere I can.
It would be what?
Teleportation. Flying powers. You get that?
So close.
Brenda.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Hall. Sebas, you know what I mean.
Yes. Yazin also know.
Sebastian.
I'm sorry. Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hall.
If you could have any superpower, Sebastian, what would it be and why?
Mr. Hall, can I tell you my childhood super story because you never asked me?
Yes, you may.
Okay, Mr. Hall. I loved to go to the forest when I
Uh-huh.
was a child and now also. So my superpower is like talk to animals and trees.
Oh.
And I was alone there. So I was like, you can talk to me right now. I'm alone. You can do it. Come on, come on.
Then my
But
question is, did they ever talk back?
Well,
Aww.
no.
Rompiste su
Oh,
corazón.
Rompiste mi corazón, Mateo.
I'm sorry. But maybe they will now. Maybe if you go out there now, they will talk to you.
But no, I don't mind because I have voices in my mind. So
Whoa,
it's okay.
whoa. Okay.
He's crazy.
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm fine actually.
Okay.
Mika, if you could have any one superpower now, what would it be and why?
Yes, of course, to find you, but you and all my husbands, not only you.
You can run, but you can.
Mamoon, do you want to switch locations so that you're next to Mika in the chat?
Mamoon.
What should I answer, Mika?
Oh, any of you wants me? It's okay. I could live with it.
So if you could have any superpower, Mika, would it be like what, instant teleportation? Or...
No. I would love to be able to fly.
Ooh, why
That'd be
fly?
awesome. Because you're I think you're free when you fly. I know that you can run and you can also be free, but it's not the same freedom. So yes, and I would love that, and you can see all the landscape from every place. That would be awesome.
That would be, yeah, I think so, because it would be kind of freedom.
Yes.
You can't take that away. Oh, that sounds so beautiful.
Don't worry, Matthew.
It reminds me of the first time that I ever flew on an airplane, actually, and I felt like I was like Superman the first time.
So cute.
So then, Mamoon, what about you, my friend? If you could have a superpower, not in your childhood, like when you wanted to be Super Mario, but if you could have a superpower now, what would it be and why?
Time travel, basically. I mean, you could like check the future and be ready, and then you can relive all the memories you had. That would be nice and awesome.
What memory would you relive?
Basically everything. Like, life was simple, right? Like, it gets complicated as you grow. So any basic, any time during the 10 years old and younger would be great.
Yeah, I think so too. It reminds me of the last part of a Johnny Cash song called "Hurt." It was one of his last songs before he died, and he says, "If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way." Now, every time I hear that, I'm going to think about you, Mamoon. And I listen to that song a lot.
Oh, so sweet.
Wiam also agrees in the chat that she would love to control time as well. Yeah, I don't necessarily know what my superpower is, so I'll move over to Ingrid. Ingrid, we talked about when you were a child, but if you could have a superpower now, what would that power be and why?
Read minds and predict the future would be great.
Why would you want to read people's minds? Their minds can be very dirty.
Yeah, but I want to know what they are really thinking about something.
For example, what do you think I'm thinking about right now?
I don't know. I don't have an idea. Maybe you are thinking about marrying Mika or asking her for marriage.
Yay!
Whoa!
I think that he's thinking about how handsome he is. Oh, he thinks that he is.
I don't have to think. Oh, Brenda, I don't have to think about that. I don't have to think about that, Brenda. I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Hisham, are you there? I keep trying to say hi to you. What are you there, sir? No? Okay.
He's flying like Superman.
I think so. David, are you there?
Yes.
David, if you could have, not just in your childhood, but if you could have a superpower now, what would that superpower be and why?
I think that it would be to fly, the power of flying.
Why?
Because maybe it would help you to travel around the world for free.
I think so, yeah. Would you fly, how fast would you want to be able to fly?
Extremely fast.
Like speed of sound?
Yeah, like that.
I think so.
That's the idea, no?
That'd be perfect. And let's see. Hisham is back. Hisham, are you there?
Yeah, how are you?
Doing okay. Hi, Superman. How are you doing?
Hi.
Okay, so if you could have any one superpower right now, Hisham, what would it be and why?
Time transfer.
Okay, why?
Go back, change some actions that happen in the past, and maybe go to future to know what's new.
I think so.
I think this could be solve many world problems.
Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect. I like Yasin's suggested power, Matthew comedy power. But Yasin, you have to be careful, because do you remember what Spider-Man said about power?
No, what did he
What?
say?
I'll type it.
Great power comes with great responsibility.
Spider-Man
Yes.
or Spider-Man uncle?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, both. Yeah, Spider-Man's uncle. Uncle Owen. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Because remember, the Matthew comedy power is a great power, but Yasin, if it's abused, God help the rest of the world. I must wield this power is my burden, my deep, heavy burden that I must shoulder. And if I misuse it, the world will never be the same. So I must be very careful with this power.
how come? How is that? Can you verify? Explain?
Like any power, it has the power to do anything. My comedy powers have the ability to move nations, motivate people,
Oh yeah, I
touch
get it.
them.
Similar to my power.
I may accidentally become, take over a country by accident. I have to be careful.
So you drop a job and a joke, and then you got a president to use the United States.
Oh God, no! I don't want that job. No, please don't make me do it.
Everybody gonna hate you.
Yeah, you never can make anybody happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I respect and I feel sorry for the people who hold that office, regardless of who it is. It's such a difficult position, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Brenda, if you could have any superpower right now, not from your childhood, but right now, what would it be and why?
Maybe the power to heal,
Ooh, why is that?
because if I can heal people, I can make a difference.
Wow.
I like that. We have the power to heal, the power to fix people. What and how deep with this healing? Just fixing people who are bleeding, or do you mean more comprehensive, like touching somebody and curing their cancer?
I like the idea to heal, break hearts and cancer, all of it.
Oh, so not just physical, not just physical healing, but also spiritual and emotional healing. Oh, That's so selfless and kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Matthew,
I'm a witch, so you have to remember that.
You're not a witch. You'd be a curandera, a good witch, using
Maybe.
positive energy. Yeah, I think so.
Matthew,
Not a
there's,
bruja.
there's a TV series called Heroes. You know it?
Called what?
Heroes.
Yeah, Heroes, of course.
Very good one.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could have any one superpower aside from my comedy superpower. I'm trying to think what I would have. If I could have any superpower, let's see.
Cheerleading superpower.
Cheerleading superpower? Yeah, cheerleading superpower, because that way everybody would want to save me.
Oh,
I would always be protected.
But you're a ninja. You don't need protection.
Well, says you. I'm a special ninja, so I need protection.
No, you don't. You're the best of us.
You are secret ninja.
No, I'm a nerd ninja, so I have no physical skills. So I must be protected.
Okay, so the rest of the ninja are going to protect you.
Yeah, I like that. So basically, that's my cheerleader superpower. Yay! Oh, so guys are like, oh no, what did we do? Yazin, Oppa Ninja style?
Well,
Hey, sexy ninja. Dun.
No, that's...
Sex ninja.
Overplayed song. Oh shit.
I like Wiam's superpower. She says, I would like to have the power to be able to eat a lot of chocolate without gaining any weight.
Ninja, that is the power that all girls want.
Yeah.
That's the power I want. I mean, I would love to eat all the chocolate I want.
Not only girls.
Everybody, I'd like the power to see... Oh, Yazin says, I would like to have the power to see Wiami. Yazin, getting a little creepy, buddy. Getting a little creepy. On that note, guys, we're just about out of time. As requested, I will have classes throughout the week, just like this past week. I think this schedule that we've been doing, we're one class every weekday, followed by 2 classes on the weekend. Is that working for everybody? I think that's going to be reasonable for the long term now that I'm down here in Del Rio. Okay, well, I'll keep doing that, so I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We do have a class right after mine. It's a pretty cool one that's with David. It's a vocabulary one. Then there's 2 back-to-back classes with Lisa, 1 grammar, 1 speaking. So with that, I know David's classes fill up quick. I will now release you. Get a class with him right now. Get in there. Get in there right now. Get a seat.
Bye.
Bye.